Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're going to be pushing up the ladder with my favorite ladder deck, 2.9 Xbow. For this season, I'm going to be focusing on playing this 2.9 Xbow deck because I feel like it's the best in the meta for ladder. It allows me to draw almost any bad matchup, and I just find it really fun to play. So let's go jump straight into some games and let's assert some dominance. Let's go Ice Spirit at the river. We're going to see what's up, we're going to see what's good, and I want to end up going in for an Ice Golem in the back, same lane as the Baby Dragon. I might actually have to go in for a Tesla here. I'm not opposed to doing that. We'll have to wait and see exactly what he's got. If he's got Golem, then I'll end up going in for an Xbow opposite lane as soon as he drops it. He's going to end up going in for a Miner here. So I'm going to kind of just going for Skellies here and see if I can accomplish anything. Unfortunately, he's also going to end up having a Balloon, but the Balloon will die to the Tesla in the middle. So it's a bad interaction for me where my Xbow dies, but I do get a lot of value with a 1 HP Tesla, so we'll take it. It's always nice to get some value out of a unit that's just about to die, especially a building that's about to expire, because you're not going to get anything from that. Let's go in for an Ice Spirit at the river, and in this matchup, since he's got Miner, I actually want to play defensive Xbows in a lot of situations, and then just see if we can end up killing his Miners with these defensive Xbows. And if he goes in for a Balloon, we can just kite it into the Xbow every single time, so it's not going to be bad for me. So he's got Poison. This is actually a really bad matchup. Usually I don't end up having a big spell with Miner and Balloon. That's like really crazy to see. I actually haven't seen a deck like this ever. So I have to change the way that I want to play this matchup. Usually you end up going for a Tesla, it pulls it right into the Xbow, and you're able to play defensive until you have a situation that you can break through. But this matchup is extravagantly horrible, so I actually have to play aggressive in a matchup that I otherwise wouldn't. So I kind of want to end up going for an Xbow opposite lane with the Lumberjack, force out a Balloon. He's going to go in for a Balloon on the opposite side. So we're going to end up just going in for a Tesla here, and that will pull. And I need to end up either going in for a Fireball or Ice Spirit here. He's going to end up going in for a Arrows, and we will end up getting a connection here, so we need to support that really heavily and make sure that he only gets one Balloon hit. That Ice Spirit was really crucial in that. If I hadn't dropped the Ice Spirit, I guarantee you he would have gotten 2 hits because of the Rage. But the Ice Spirit allowed us to come through and make magic happen. So this guy's going to end up having Baby Dragon as well. I think I'm just going to let that lock. I'm going to end up going in for a Tesla here, just so he's probably going to end up going for a Miner or a Balloon. Yeah, he goes in for a Balloon. He's going to go for a Miner soon. And I need to Fireball this away. Otherwise, the Balloon is going to end up getting through, and I can't let that happen. He's going to go all in because he's crazy. So we're going to end up making sure that we kill the Miner. He's going to go like Baby Dragon or something here, so I want to end up protecting that. And all I have to do is defend for 40... I don't know, man. I don't know if we're going to even 340. We're under 340 now. That's crazy. If we're able to defend, I'll be super stoked, but he's probably just going to poison at this point. So let's just go in for a very high Xbow. He's going to go Miner, and we're going to have to log it here. I think that we're going to be able to kill it with just Skeletons. And wow, let's go, guys. We actually win this game against one of the hardest matchups ever. Randomly has Miner poison with Balloon. I would have loved to play defensive Xbows, but I didn't have that luxury at all. GG, well played, and let's move on to the next one. So we got a game against Tyler. We're going to sauce out a good luck here, and we're going to end up dropping Ice Spirit at the river. Tyler, what do you have in store for us, my man? What do you have? You're going to end up having Baby Dragon again. So back-to-back Baby Dragons out here. This guy is wilding with it. I kind of don't want to do anything until I see another card dropped from him. If he ends up dropping a 4 Elixir card, we go immediately opposite lane. So if he's going to go... Okay, I thought that was a Lumberjack for a second. This is going to be Pekka, unfortunately. So that was a slight misplay on my end. I thought it was Lumberjack. I'm going to go for a Fireball here. I'm going to end up killing the Barbarians and Electro, and we should end up able to get through, I think. I think we're going to get a ton of tower damage. It wasn't as good as I had hoped. He's going to have Dark Prince, and then we have to Ice Golem, so maybe we're going to be able to break through here now. He's going to have minions right after, I assume. Or he's going to end up having Baby Dragon. Alright. So I can go Archers after the Baby Dragon connects, otherwise the Archers just die. So that's fine as well. He's going to 100% have Pekka. Guys, you know what I mean, right? Sometimes the surrounding, like, back area of the arena covers up the unit that you think it is. I thought it was a Lumberjack. Maybe my intuition was just, like, wrong. I don't know, guys. Let's go in for an Ice Spirit, so then the Bandit goes and walks towards that, and then we want to end up going for a Log, so then it does not get a hit on our tower. We had to wait for the full duration of the Ice Spirit, and then we had to Log to stun it a second time. You can't immediately go in for an Ice Spirit plus Log. Otherwise, you're not going to have the stuns pile up, and then you're going to have a really bad situation. So I am just going to relax a little bit. That should end up getting pulled, and then we're going to end up going and splitting our Archers here. So I want to get an opportunity. I want him to play really aggressive on me. If he does, then I can actually go in for an Xbow immediately after. So that's what I'm looking for. I want that Electro Wizard to be hitting multiple things at once there. It really wasn't, so now we have to go in for our Skeletons, and then we have to go in for another Tesla up here, and then go in for an Xbow soon, I assume. I think he's going to spam into that. If he gives me the opportunity to, we'll go in for an Xbow right after, and there we go. It goes for a Baby Dragon that just dies into a Tesla. So even Bandit opposite lane, this is perfect for us. This is a great opportunity because I can just use Skeletons here, and that should be able to deal with the Bandit. Should be able to just pull it into us. Then I can end up going for like a Tesla and then log back to Pekka, and then going for Archers and Ice Golem. I think we should be able to get a connection here. He ends up dropping a Dark Prince, so not happening for us, but it was close, but no cigar, man. End up going for Skellies and Ice Spirits, then we can take a couple shots from the Baby Dragon, and we're just going to reload with another Tesla. So it looks like we might actually have to start going on the right-hand side, because he got a lot of damage on the left. We'll see, though. Let's just go in here. Xbow opposite, he's going to go Bandit. See if he ends up going for his Pekka soon or something. If not, we just want to end up going for an Ice Golem, and we're going to try to like shift lanes all the time against them. I think we end up going for like another Xbow relatively soon when he overcommits here, so let's try to go in for like double Teslas. Make sure that we kill the Batarang. Ice Golem here, so then we end up killing everything, and then going for another Xbow when he doesn't have Pekka back in cycle. We have so many Teslas that I don't know if he's going to be able to break through this. So let's see if we can do it, guys. Let's see if we can build the Sim City. We're going to go Fireball because the Batarang should just end up dying a little bit quicker, and then our tower should, or his tower should be the primary target. We're going to go Ice Golem as well. He's going to go for a Zap. That's going to be an overcommitment. Xbow should lock. Alright, he's going to go Zap me. So I might even have to shift lanes again. Or maybe we try to Fireball cycle. It's going to be hard to say. We're going to go for a Log and Fireball on that just to kill the Electro. So then we're 100% going to be able to just kill the Pekka. I should have dropped Skeletons there. I meant to keep that alive so then I could go in for another offensive Xbow. It's fine though. Should be able to just defend and Fireball cycle or Log cycle until I can Fireball cycle. If you guys are ever in a sketchy or tricky spot, I highly encourage you guys to go in for Logs until you can Fireball cycle them out. And that's what I prefer to do in most situations. We're going to go for another Ice Spirit. If you drop something in the back, it gets Fireballed. Otherwise, we're just going to log you. Okay, you're going to drop Baby Dragon. We 100% Fireball that. Thank you, sir. And then we can log you out and finish off the game. So, GG. Well played. And peace out, Girl Scout. This is how you defeat Pekka. You shift lanes whenever they mess up, and you constantly keep up the aggression where you stack Teslas and win the game. GG, well played, and peace out. Good luck in the rest of your ladder session, my man. We defeated Tyler, and this is a blueprint to defeat any Pekka deck that you guys play against. We got a game against Salad. We're in Ice Spirit at the river. We're going to see what's up. He's giving us a lot of love, so we'll bounce back with some love, man. I appreciate you. We're going to go log you as well. And we're going to give him the love of the log. I wonder if he's going to end up having a cycle deck or not. Probably not, because you didn't respond to the log or the Ice Spirit. So, probably going to be running Golem or something. I'm going to end up going for an Ice Golem right for the Archer. And I'm not going to respond unless he ends up dropping a 4 Elixir card. Okay, alright. So, as soon as we see that, we go opposite lane because we're trying to bait out a Giant or a Goblin Giant. That's what we're trying to do. He's just going to end up just tanking it like a champion. So, I want to end up going for a Skeletons round. Right on top of the Sparky, or just soaking up the damage, so then I can go in for Ice Spirit, Archers, and then I think I have to end up going in for like a Log or an Ice Golem here. I think I have to go for an Ice Golem, otherwise Sparky hits my tower, and that'd be quite tragic, guys. We can't eat that. So we end up defending decently, but I was a little bit scared of him zapping my Skeletons there, so I did a little bit of different timing. I don't really know if... You never know. You never know with people that are running Sparky if they're going to go zap and pre-zap the Skeletons. A lot of them do it. Sometimes I even actually drop my Skeletons right there just because I'm so hesitant of that. I might actually have to go for a Tesla here, and I don't really want to, but I'm going to. Then we want to end up going for an Xbow immediately after. So this Tesla will stay alive, and then if he goes in for a Giant, it should get shredded. He's going to end up going for a Skarmy. He probably goes in for a Sparky right after. So let's just go in for our Skeletons so they lock on the Sparky locks onto the Skeletons instead. We should be able to outcycle the Giant here. So all of this push should die. And we should be able to get back to another... I think we should get back to another Xbow pretty soon, right? Yeah, we're like a little bit away. He's not going to be back to Giant. So let's go in with another Xbow. Keep up the aggression. He's going to have to go for Sparky on the defense. But we have an Ice Golem and we have Archers here. So... his Sparky should end up dying. Plus, he just used Zap recently, so... no, he somehow got back, man. He's just crazy. This guy's wild. I totally was not expecting that. He's going to go Sparky in the pocket, so we're going to go Ice Spirit, and then we're going to go Ice Golem. So the Sparky does not end up hitting that anything of value. So we can go and log. And then go and drop skeletons here. I just can't have that hit my Tesla. Oh, it didn't hit the Xbow. Let's go. We win. I think we played that perfectly. When I said Tesla, I meant my Xbow, by the way. I just mispronounced things. Or misspoke because I'm in the heat of the moment right now, guys. We're having a really engaged battle against Sparky, and every single micro-interaction matters right now. Everything matters. So we're going to go in for a defensive Xbow, and we will walk with a W. As you guys saw, our plan was always make sure that we dissect his push, make sure that he doesn't have a giant with the Sparky, and then when he only has Sparky, we're able to break through by knocking away the Sparky, killing it really quickly with our Xbow, and we win the game. So you need to separate it, you need to kill him when he doesn't have giant in cycle, because his deck usually is going to be very slow cycling since it has Sparky and giant. And Baby Dragon, you should be able to break through with a very fast cycle at 2.9. Let's toss out an Ice Spirit, see what's up, see what's good. Let's go in for Skeletons in the back. We see Knight, so it's going to be Graveyard, or it's going to end up being a control deck with maybe Xbow. Those are the two things that come into my mind immediately, and that's probably what it will be. Maybe it's going to be Logbait after seeing the Goblin Gang, actually. All right. Princesses at the river in this matchup are not easy to deal with. So I kind of want to go for a Tesla here, see what he's going to do. He's going to end up going for a Barrel. He could still Princess of the River because that is not in range. I just didn't want to take damage from the Knights. So he's going to end up having Electro Wizard. This is not a deck that I'm very familiar with at all. I don't know if he has Inferno Tower or not. He's going to end up having Mega Knight, so we're just going to sack that. That is going to be a very dead Xbow. Sometimes you just have to sack Xbows, and this is one of those situations where I can't defend it, guys. So I have to go in for an Ice Spirit, so then the Mega Knight jumps on that. Then we can end up going for an Ice Golem to go and Kite. And we're going to be okay. It was a little bit sketchy of a start. I was predicting his deck, and it just did not come to fruition, guys. Sometimes on ladder, you can just play against very funky decks and have no idea what they got. But he's got Mega Knight, he's going to end up having Knight, and he's also going to end up having Electro Wizard with Goblin Gang. So I'm going to make sure that I pay attention to his card cycle. I know he has Goblin Gang right now, so I'm just going to end up going for Tesla, and I'm going to go log the Goblin Gang here. It's super important to just pay attention to your opponent's card cycle, and if they drop really funky barrels like that, sometimes you can even activate the King Tower with Skeletons here. So I'm going to go and do that. And that's going to be really, really solid for me. I was able to deduce that it was going further back by looking at the shadow of the Goblin Barrel, and I took advantage of it there. So he might go in for a Mega Knight, and I will just lose that again, and then go in for an Ice Golem, and notice how my Tesla is always going to be targeting that Mega Knight every single time. So if I lose my Xbow, it's still going to trade rather well with Mega Knight, so I'm okay with it. It's not too bad for me. It's not the end of the world if he Mega Knights, and then my Tesla kills a Mega Knight while he kills my Xbow. It's a pretty nice trade for me, because I'll be able to eventually outcycle it as well. So now he doesn't have Mega Knight, but he's got regular Knight, and he's got Goblin Gang, so he's got Goblin Barrel. I really don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. And I haven't seen a big spell, so I kind of want to just go for Archers to go kill that. Oh no, man, this is going to be a draw. I don't know how I can break through Mega Knight, Knight, and Tesla. This is going to be too much. This is going to be a really hard one for me. Maybe I can go in for a defensive Xbow if he doesn't have a big spell, because we haven't seen a big spell yet, and then maybe I can win off of that. So that's kind of what I'm banking on right now. I'm going to wait for that Tesla to die, go drop our defensive Xbow, and then try to defend this. And if we're able to defend this, I think we win the game. It's got Rocket. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. He actually hard counters me. I thought for sure it was actually a good matchup for me. And then we saw the Rocket. We saw all these cards that I just wasn't familiar with. I'm going to end up going for an Xbow. We still have a defensive Xbow on the map. So this is our one time, our one opportunity to break through here. So hopefully we can do it. I'm going to end up going for a Fireball so then we can obliterate the Tesla and the Electro Wizard, please. I'm going to go for a Log as well so the Teslas are able to break through. And man, did we just beat Rocket, Mega Knight, Knight, Tesla? Maybe, guys. I just went and dropped an Ice Golem right into that. That was not good. So hopefully he's bad enough to not Rocket this. Well, he can't Rocket this. He's going to have to Rocket the next one, yeah. He's going to go Log. He's going to go Arrows it. Since his Rocket's out of cycle, hopefully he Rockets my tower again, because that's kind of what we need. It's really the only way we can ever break through this, man. Let's just go in for another Xbow. I fully expect him to end up going in for, like, a Rocket or a Mega Knight. He goes in for a Rocket. He doesn't fully kill, though. We should be able to outcycle this. Guys, we have a defensive Xbow. We have a Tesla still on the map. I think we can make it happen. We're going to end up going for Skeletons instead of anything else. I could have actually just eaten that fully. He's going to Arrows me. We still have the Tesla very healthy. Ice Golem's blocking for the Archer, so I think he has the Mega Knight here. No Kappa. I think he has the Mega Knight. He doesn't have Elixir, though, does he? Let's go in for Teslas. We're going to spread them out so they don't get rocketed. And then I want to end up going in for one more Expo, and maybe we can make it happen here. I'm a believer. Hopefully I'm not the only one. We don't have Skeletons to go kite anything into our Teslas anymore. But I think we should be able to break through. We go in for archers. He's not going to be able to cycle back to rocket, I presume. I'm definitely ended up going for an ice spirit here, and then I want to end up going in for an ice golem. But the Tesla is maybe just going to be too much, guys. This is probably the hardest counter I've ever played against in my life. Like, how do you come up with this deck? Why do you hate Xbow this much? Okay, that's really far back, so we're going to end up dropping this. Log is not going to be able to hit everything, so we need an ice spirit as well. It's just a bit sketchy. I have to go for an ice golem, and he played really aggressive there, but wasn't able to break through us. What are you going to do? You're going to go electro opposite lane, so I think we can Xbow here. You're going to rocket it for sure, right? Or maybe you're just going to play crazy, man. You're a bit wild, aren't you? So I'm going to go ice spirit in case that was a little bit further back, but I'm going to end up going for an ice golem now, and I think that we're going to be able to eat the majority of this damage, go in for archers, and potentially break through here, guys. This Xbow might make it happen. It's going to end up going for arrows. It's tough, guys. That's really tough to say it. But I don't think we got him anymore. Let's just go in for another Xbow. Maybe he just like rockets us. He's going to go for a Mega Knight. So there's still a chance, guys. There's still a shot. Especially if I go in for like an ice golem, log right on top. It's going to go Tesla. I can't kill it. I have to just eat that Mega Knight, man. It's so tough. So tough to say it. It's going to rocket me with 16 seconds remaining. There's no way that I'm going to be able to get this on top, right? Yeah, there's no way. How does this guy just hate Xbow that much, man? He must just, like, what did Xbow do to you? He just, like, crush his hopes and dreams of, like, living large? I don't even know, man. He must have been, like, at 7,000 trophies or one away from 7,000, and then he played against a 2.9 player. He's like, never again will I lose to 2.9.